Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is the second video of playlist for making a smartphone store website. In this video, we will continue for making the smartphone store website. First, we will make a new component called handphone list or smartphone. We will make a new file in here, smartphone list.js, and I will make a new one, another one called smartphone card.jsx. I will write C for both and then tap C and then tap save. Now let's make the styles too. For the smartphone list, I will make a smartphone list.module.css, and for the smartphone card, I will make a smartphone card.module.css. I will control B for hide the sidebar. Now, let's first make the smartphone list because later we will put the smartphone list in I mean we will put the smartphone card in smartphone list. So, let's first wrap all of the content inside of a div where a class name is equal to styles.container. Inside of that, we will have an h1 for the title with a class is styles.title, and the text is hand and the text is smartphone store. Below that, we will have some basic description with a class name is equal to styles.description. For the text, I will just write some basic lorem alt z, okay. Below the description, we will have some div with a class name equal to styles.wrapper. Inside of that, we will import the pizza. Inside of that, we will import the smartphone card, and I will paste it, I think 1, 2, 3, and then copy paste it 3 more times or 2, so that now we can import the CSS, import styles from styles smartphone list.module.css. Now let's go to the smartphone card. Inside of here, we will wrap all of this with a div with a class name of styles.container. Inside of that container, we will have an image src equal to /img slash smartphone1.png. Alt is just empty. The width is equal to, wait a second, I will just close the tag. Now for the width, I will make it for 250, and the height is equal to 300. Below that image, we will have the title of the product. I will have h1 with class name is styles in curly brace is styles title, and this one is, I will just write Xiaomi Redmi. I will have the span. The span is for the price. The span will have a class with a styles dot price. Maybe this one is $320. Below that price, we will have some p tag with a class name is styles.description. We'll just write some lorem, but I think we just need until here. Now, let's see how it looks, but before that, I will import it in. I will import the smartphone list in the index.js. Below the feature tag, we will have the smartphone list. Close the tag. Now, let's see how it looks. Still loading. And we got some error. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot to import the CSS in smartphone card. Now let's add it. Now let's the styles in that in the smartphone card. I will import the styles from /styles slash smartphone card .module.css. I will give it some semicolon. Now let's see how it looks. There was some error. Let me see. Okay, and also we forgot to import the image from next slash image. Now let's see, it should work now. And as you can see here, we have a 6, or maybe we have a 9. We have a 9 smartphone card. Now let's give it a style. First, let's go to the smartphone list module.css. We will give it a style for the smartphone list first. For the container, I will give it a padding. Padding is equal to 20 pixel and 10 pixel. For the display is equal to flex. Flex direction is equal to column. Align item is equal to center. And for the description, I will give it a font size equal to 24 pixel. Color is 444. Width is equal to 70%. And for the wrapper, I will give it width equal to 100%. Display is flex. Align item is center. Justify content is center. And for the flex wrap is wrap. Now I will give it some media screen so that we can make it responsive. Media screen and max width is 480 pixel, and inside of that I will give a title. I will give the title text align equal to center, and description is width equal to 90%, and text align is equal to center. Now let's see how it looks after we add some styles to the pixel to the smartphone list. It looks more better. Now let's add the CSS for the smartphone card. For the smartphone card, I will give it I will give the container is equal to width equal to 20%, 22%. Padding is 10 pixel. Display is flex. Flex direction is column. Align item is flex start. Flex start. Justify content is start. Padding is 5 pixel and 5 and 15 pixel. For the cursor is pointer. Border is black, 1 pixel and solid. Border radius is 15 pixel. And for the title, I will give it font size equal to 80 pixel. Font weight is bold. Color is 171592. For the price, I will give it font size equal to 80 pixel. And for the color, I will give it 666. And for font weight, I will give it bold. And for the description, I will give it text, align, center. And for the color is 777. Below that, I will give some media screen too, so that we can make it responsive. Media screen and max width is equal to 480 pixel. Container, for the container, I will give it width equal to 100%. For the title, I will give it font size equal to 30 pixel. And I will give a style for price and description. Font size is equal to 24 pixel. Now let's see how it looks. And as you can see here, we have a nice looking we have a nice looking card, but I think something is still wrong. Let's see. In a smartphone list. Okay, so I found the problem. Here my autocomplete is change the styles to style sheet. So I will change it to styles. Now it should work. And as you can see here, nice. Now let's add a little bit gap for our card in a smartphone list.css. I will add a column gap for the wrapper. Column gap is equal to 25 pixel, and for the row gap is equal to 15 pixel. Now let's see how it looks, and it is much better. Now that the smartphone list and smartphone card is done, now let's make a detailed page for each item. But in this video, the data is just static. We will make it dynamic later. Go to the VS Code. Let's see my VS Code. Now let's make a new page for our website. To do that, we go to the sidebar, go to the page and make a new folder. because this one is for product page, product detail page, I will make a new folder called product, and inside of that I will make an file with the ID. So in Next.js, you can make a new page like this. You will make the folder and the file. This ID is represent the ID of the product. So I wrote RFC again, but the function is not ID but product. Now let's make a new styles for our product detail page. To do that, make a new styles called product.module.css. I will hide the sidebar again, close anything else, and first I will import the styles so that my autocomplete is not replacing my styles to styles yet again. For the styles, I will make dot dot slash outside dot slash and then styles slash product.module.css. Now let's make our product detail page. I will import the image too, since we are going to show the product image. So import image from next image. Inside of here, I will remove that, and I will make I will I will make the UI first. Make a new div with a class name equal to styles.container. Container. Inside of that container, I will make a new div with a class name equal to styles.left. Inside of that left div, we will have a new div with a class name of styles.img container. Inside of that container, we will have an image with a source is equal to smartphone1.jpg. The alt is just empty, or you can fill it with whatever you want. The width is 200 and height is 350. And I will set the object width to contain. 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 And below of this left, we will have a new div with a class name is styles.right. Inside of that, we will have an h1 with a class name is equal to styles.title, and inside of that we will have some text is equal to Xiaomi Redmi. Below that h1 is equal to span. That span is going to have a name equal to styles.price, and that price is $327. Below that we'll have some be a tag with a class name equal to styles.description. For the text, I will just write some lorem, but not this long. I will just need like this. Below that, we will have another div with a class name equal to styles.add, and inside of that we will have an input with a type equal to number, and class name is equal to quantity, and for the placeholder I will just make it empty, and I will set a default value. Default value is equal to 1. Default value is equal to 1, and below of that input we will have button with a class name equal to styles.button, and for the text is add to cart. Now let's see how it looks in the website, but first I will go to product. Wait a second, I will go to the smartphone cart and smartphone list. I will go to the smartphone cart and wrap this image with a link tag. Link, and for the href is equal to the href is going to be /product/1. For the ID, I will just make it 1 for now because this is just some static data. I will Alt-Shift F for beautifying my code and import the link. Import link from next link. Now let's see how it looks in a website. Now I try to click one of this. If I click, and you will see the detail of the product. We get the title, price, the description, and the input for add to cart. But this is still look not good because we are not yet at the CSS. Now let's add the CSS. We will go to the product module.css. For the container, I will give it height equal to calculate and 100 VH, between 100 VH and 100 pixel. This one is calculate, so calc, and display is equal to flex. For the left is equal to flex. Flex is 1, and height is equal to 100%. Display is flex. Align item is center, and for the justify content is center. For the right, I will give it flex is equal to 1, and padding is 20 pixel. For the img container, or for the image container is width equal to 50%, height is 100%, position is relative, and for the price is color equal to 1, 7, 1, 5, 9, and 2. For font size, we'll make it as 24 pixel. Font weight is 400, and for the border I will give it for bottom is 1 pixel solid, and for the color is this one. Next I will give it for size is width equal to 40 pixel, 40% I mean, and display is flex. Justify content is space between, and for this next is for the quantity is width equal to 50%, I mean 50 pixel. Height is 30 pixel, and for the button we will make it height equal to 30 pixel. Margin left is 10 pixel. Background color is this one. The blue color is white. Font weight is known. Font weight is 500, and border is none. For the cursor, we'll make it pointer. Now we'll make a media query or media screen so that we can make it responsive. It is max width is equal to 480 pixel. I will give a container height equal to auto. Text align is center. Flex direction is column, and for the margin top is 20 pixel. For the img container is width is equal to 70 phi, and the height is also 70 phi. For the title is margin equal to 5 pixel. Now let's see how it looks. And here, as you can see, we have an image and the detail, but I think I misspelled the image. Let me see. Let me change this image to img, and let me see. Now this is what we're talking about. Now the image is appearing, but we are still having a problem with the flex. Now let me see in the css. Okay, so this one is not like this. It should be wrapped in a curly brace. Now let's see how it looks. And this is what it is. Now this is looks good. And in this, and we already created the smartphone list, smartphone card, and the product details. I think that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.